Good morning, day number 13, and as you can see down there, I just left the NOC and starting my day. Don't know how far I'm going today, but figured I'd start off my video early this morning because I have pretty much, I think it's like 8 or so mile climb where pretty much the entire time I'm doing nothing but climbing. So figured I'll make my video, a good morning video, while I still have the energy and the breath to talk. Today's supposed to be another nice sunny day. Low tonight's supposed to hit freezing. But other than that, it's going to be a beautiful day. So if I do go past the first shelter, which is Sassafras, I should hit Chioa Bald, or Chioa Mountain, or whatever it is, today, and I should have a view. Last time I came through here, I didn't have a view, so that'll be exciting. Whew. Sorry, I'm already out of breath. It's going to be a very slow going day today. But, night at the bunk room was decent. It only ended up being me and that one other woman. So it was nice, restful sleep for the most part until I woke up at 3 o'clock to use the bathroom. And it's not fun climbing a set of 60 stairs just to go use the bathroom. Alright, I'll catch you up the trail. Check out this cool rock formation. Huge boulders. It's awesome. Look at the size of the tree that got uprooted. It's huge. Look, Mom. This tree is budding. It's got little flowers on it. Spring is coming. Pretty soon you'll get to see the green you like. Going through tunnels of mountain laurels. And I bet when these start to bloom, this section right here is gonna be so pretty. Wish I could have gotten to see it. On December 7th, 1968, Wade Sutton, who's a Forest Service Ranger, gave his life suppressing a forest fire so that we can fully enjoy our hike along this trail. It's very sad. Today's climb is brought to you by the power of the honey bun. That was my breakfast this morning. And believe it or not, the first time I've ever had a honey bun was on this trip when I got to mountain crossings. So they're pretty good. I like them. And gave me enough oomph to get up. I don't know, maybe halfway up, I think. Ooh, I'm coming up to a view. Hold on, I'll show you guys the view. Check that out. You can see the river running below. Such a pretty day. So that was called the Jump Up. Beautiful spot. And now, sorry for the shaky camera work. I'm going really up steep. But yeah, a little bit ago I stopped to go get water at the water source. And it was trickling down below, but up higher it was a good source. So I stuck my arm all the way up and I got water all down my sleeve in my jacket. Froze my hand, so my hands are really, really cold. Oh, but today is stinking beautiful. I mean, really sunny. Couldn't ask for more, but it was a little nippy. But I think the high's supposed to be 58 today, so it'll get warmer as the day goes on. It's still early. just passed the Sassafras Gap shelter a little bit ago and heading up the final leg of this climb to Chioa Bald. I have another 0.8 miles to get there. I'm super excited because it's such a pretty day, but God, it got cold. That wind, I almost wanted to put my puffy and gloves on, but as soon as I get shielded from the wind, it's pretty warm again. But with that wind whipping, it feels like it's in the 30s, to be honest with you. It's pretty cold. It's the top of Chioa Bald.
How did this layer come out? Did it dry out at all? Oh, is it dry? Still okay. Right on the verge of being good.
Right as I left Chioa Bald, I had to put my puffy jacket on for the first time today because it got so cold. And now that I'm kind of down a little lower in elevation, it's getting a little slightly warmer, but it's still pretty cold. So the puffy is staying on. I am heading down to Stickhole Gap and then heading back up, and today I get to climb Jacob's Ladder, so I'm doing 2 big climbs in one day. We climb out of the NOC and Jacob's Ladder. Right on. Yeah, I just want to tell you my thoughts on the trail. I have my earphones with me so that way when I'm in my tent at night I can edit without people hearing my videos playing. And also on a section hike, well, not on AT, but a backpacking trip I took, I decided to bring my headset with me one time, and basically I decided if I was having kind of like a crappy day, I would put my earphones in and listen to some music. I've always been an advocate of listening to the sounds of nature, always. And just one of the days on that trip, it was raining and gloomy and crappy, and I just was not feeling it out there. So I popped in an earphone, turned on my music, and no kidding, within like a half hour, my whole mood changed. I was in such a good mood. The weather hadn't changed, but my attitude did. And so now I have my earphones as well, so that way if I ever get into a mood out there or out here, I can change my attitude. And pretty impressed though, because 13 days in, I haven't put my earphones in once. I have been thoroughly enjoying every moment out here. And I know I'm going to run into a day where I'm just not feeling it. I know it's going to happen, but I'm just so grateful that that hasn't happened yet. So it's been pretty easy to keep a positive attitude out here lately. I mean, the weather, I haven't even hiked in the rain yet. God, knock on wood. Hold on, I got to knock on this tree up here. Because I've been able to avoid it. Hold on, people are up here. Sorry, still feel weird vlogging around people. But just to say, and my thought is, it's been so wonderful out here. And I know I'm going to have bad days, but I hope these kinds of days way outnumber the bad. And when I do have bad days, just take them in stride and know that the next day could be the best day of my life out here. So just climbed out of Simp Gap. Boy, that climb was brutal. I do not remember that from 2019. Holy cow. Yeah, nobody talks about that climb. Oh. Anyway, so I passed by 2 people, woman and a man, on my way up Simp Gap, or from Simp Gap, and I'm always cheery. I always say hello to everybody. And the guy had stopped and sat down on a rock, and as I was passing him, I said hello, like I always do. He didn't even look at me, and he goes, hello. I was like, okay. And I would place both of them in their like early to mid 50s. Definitely not physically fit physique, but I mean, if you're struggling that much that you're rude to people, I don't know. Hopefully they're just out for a section hike, but come on, people. It's a great day. You should have a smile on your face, even if it's tough, because I just kicked my butt back there, let me tell you. But I'm still smiling. It's really cool from up here. I can see all the way down into town. We're almost to Stickoe Gap. Snack time at Stickoe Gap. Okay, just left Stickoe Gap, and I have about 2.3 miles to Brown Fork Shelter. So today I will have done 16 miles, and I would have hung out at Stickoe Gap longer, but there's a huge group of people there, as you saw, and from the sounds of it, everybody's going to Brown Fork Shelter. So that particular shelter, the shelter area is small, and the area around it, there's not a ton of spaces for tenting. So I wanted to beat people to the shelter. I'm gonna go slow though, because it looks like everybody's pretty much staying put for a while. So I'm gonna take my time, but I want to get there before most of them do, so I can set up my tent and have an actual spot, hopefully flat. This is the trail, guys. Yeah, I can't even see the trail. I had to check my gut hook app to be sure I was even on trail. But then I saw some wooden steps. The trail going up Jacob's Ladder is so covered in leaves, it makes it even harder to get up it. But this thing is steeper than I remember it. Holy moly. But good news is, I'm almost to the shelter. Alright, I just hit the junction for the shelter. It's 0.1 this way, and I'm super excited to get there. Today has been such a good day, even with those crazy climbs. It's been amazing. I'm just living the dream out here lately. Wish you could all be out here with me enjoying it too, but since you can't, I hope my videos are enough for you guys. Okay, here's the shelter. I'm debating about sleeping in the shelter tonight because there's really hardly any tent spots, or at least any flat ones. And down yonder is the privy. Best part about getting to camp before everybody else, you can set up wherever you'd like. So I set up on one of the few flat spots I found, so I can have some privacy. The privy's a short walk away. Feeling good. But I know this is going to be a packed house later for sure. I think that group of 10 section hikers is coming here tonight, and then I know some of the other through hikers that I crossed paths were coming here too, so it's going to be busy. Alright, so tomorrow I'm going to have a relatively easy 13-mile day into Fontana. I'm so excited. I'm going to be staying at the Fontana Hilton shelter and resupplying at the marina. Hopefully the gut hook comments are correct that they do have enough for a full resupply. And it's going to be a really exciting day tomorrow. I'm going to be right outside the Smokies. I cannot wait to be home again. And the rest of tonight, I just went and got some water. So I'm just going to cook myself some dinner and wait for people to show up and hopefully have some conversation tonight. If not, then I will enjoy the peace and quiet today, because I know tomorrow at the Hilton shelter, I'm sure it'll be busy because, you know, it's right before the Smokies. So that's where most people tend to stop if they don't stay at the lodge. All right, so I will talk to you guys in the morning. Good night.